Unfortunately, with Helene this past weekend, we saw more extreme weather events. And that's only making the challenge greater. Would you speak to the extreme weather events, outdoor air pollution, heat, wildfires, et cetera, on our schools?
Yeah, I'm glad you mentioned that because I spent a lot of the time last summer and this summer actually making the link between particularly the outdoor air pollution events and wildfire, and making it an indoor air quality issue. And not just making it, but driving home the point that outdoor air pollution penetrates indoors, right? Could be 50% or higher of the outdoor air pollution actually comes inside. And because you breathe so many more breaths indoors than outdoors, most of your exposure to outdoor air pollution happens indoors. So that means the indoor environment, things like wildfire smoke or outdoor air pollution are an indoor hazard. But let me tie it into the brain function conversation we just had. So you have that outdoor air pollution that penetrates inside. And what do we know about outdoor air pollution? Well, I'm sure all of you know that outdoor air pollution kills many millions of deaths globally due to outdoor air pollution, but it has even more subtle, I shouldn't even say subtle, impacts on brain health and cognitive function. So for kids, we know that exposure to higher levels of outdoor air pollution are associated with increased risk of bipolar disorder, increased risk of schizophrenia, increased risk of major depressive disorders, increased risk of suicide ideation. And for adults on the other side of the house with faculty and staff and teachers in schools, we see that outdoor air pollution for older people is associated with increased risk of Parkinson's disease, dementia, Alzheimer's, and also increased depression. So you have this link and you have this full body of evidence across all aspects of brain health and brain function, kids, adults, outdoor pollution coming inside, indoor sources of pollution, kind of acting all these levers. And remember, I'm just talking about one or two things related to the building and one outcome, brain health. I even talked about immune system function, respiratory infections, or things like heart health. So I'm glad you made that connection to what's happening outside with these climate-induced impacts and also their impact on what's going on inside the classroom.